Hey guys, how you all doing? So let's make okra soup today. So today I decided to get everything fresh. I didn't use any okra in my freezer as usual. So I brought fresh okra, and this okra is giving it so fresh. So what I'm making today is fried okra soup. So first I've already started boiling my fish. I'm using just tilapia fish and prawn with crab. So right now I'm boiling the tilapia and the prawn. Although tilapia come with a lot of bone, that's why I cut them big so that there will still be something left. It will not pieces when it gets inside the soup. So what I do with my okra soup is that I cut two different types. One I cut it a little bit chunky. The other one I use food processor, to chop it to make it little tiny. This one that I'm putting in the food processor now is the one that I'm going to chop with the processor to make it a little bit tiny. Then I'll fry that one first. So right now my tilapia is pre-cooked. I don't want it fully cooked because it's still going to go inside the soup bag. So what I use in seasoning my tilapia was a paprika, onion, and nut cube and salt, nothing too much. So I was just going to bring them out so that they don't pieces before the soup is done. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So right now, yeah, I'm inside this kitchen. This house is very hot. We heat, a serious heat wave that even the government said and send an alarm to everybody living in the UK that beware of wildfire, don't set up fire, don't be careful with how you set up any fire. So yeah, I just have to open up the whole kitchen, and when you're cooking and you open up the whole windows, you just invited a lot of fly. So that is what is happening to me here. I'm battling fly, I'm battling heat, and I'm battling the whole flies that are coming in. So yeah, I've removed that fish now. I'll allow the crab to cook for a little while before I start cooking my food. So I won't call it seafood because I'm going to add dry fish because that's what my husband requested. He actually bought all this for me to cook the soup. So once I finish cooking the soup now, I'm heading out to town with my sister. Right now, my sister is even in the house. She's waiting for me to finish cooking, and we're going to town to get our kids' uniform because school will be resuming in the next few weeks. So you don't want to go late because when you go late, you have to queue up outside the store until it gets your turn. So to avoid all that, you need to buy their school uniform 2 to 3 weeks ahead before schools resume. So right now I finished blending the okra. So you see it's a two different type of okra. So I'm gonna wash the dry fish now. When I finish washing the dry fish with this hot water to take out every sand and every dirty in it, then I will start preparing my food. So I'll catch you in the next video. Bye. So I finished preparing everything that I'll use and cook my soup. One thing about me is that I prepare everything down before I start cooking. My onions is sliced already, my okra are sliced already, my fish are cooked and ready. So I removed the crab that has it's all done now. So I proceed in putting an oil in my pot, then onions. I noticed the oil was too much, so I reduced it. The video I didn't put there. So I poured my chopped okra and I stir for like 2 minutes. I fried the okra for like 2 minutes. I don't know if you guys know what fried okra is, but yeah, I grew up watching my mom cook fried okra. She cooked fried okra and she cooked normal okra. It depends on what my dad wants at that time. So yeah, I put my dry fish in it and I fried everything together again for another 20 seconds before I went and had to pour the crab and the crab stock or fish stock, whatever you call it. So when I put it in and I added a little bit water, so that water is what I'm gonna use to cook the soup. So I stirred again for like I really don't know how many minutes I stirred. Let me not say minutes. So I just stirred and stirred and stirred and stirred to my satisfaction. Then I left it to boil. I didn't cover the pot because I noticed the last time I cooked okra, I covered the pot. In the comment section, I heard some people say, "Oh, you don't cover the pot when you're cooking okra soup." So I decided not to cover the pot. So after it might have cooked for some minutes, I added my crayfish in it, ground crayfish, and I stir again. I love stirring my soup, so pardon me. I stir again to my satisfaction, and I left it again for another seconds. Everything is seconds because it's okra soup. You want it fresh. You want to have you want the crunchiness of the okra. Like, you don't want to be eating the okra and everything is doing meke. So you want your okra served and you'll be seeing everything green. So I went ahead and add the okra, the one that I cut in chunky size. So this one will give you that crunchiness when you're eating the soup. You'll be eating. Immediately I put this one. I didn't waste time. Like, within the next 2 minutes, I was done with the soup to make it look fresh. So I stir again and I left it for some time. I added Maggi. I added my salt. Then after the salt again, I went ahead and I don't like using ugu for okra soup. So the best, if you want your okra soup looking evergreen, you use spinach. I don't like using ugu. I've tried ugu, it did not give me what I want. So I used the spinach that I bought from Lidl, and I added this cooked prawn because I don't have the fresh one. Normally the fresh one is good because it will give you that aroma of that fresh aroma of prawn, but because I don't have it, I have to use this one from Lidl. So I stir again for a few seconds before I now introduce the fish inside the pot. By the time I put the fish inside the pot, I left it for another 50 to 1 minute. Then voila, soup is ready. So I had to cover this pot this time so that the steam will melt we cook the spinach on time for me, because I don't want to waste time. After putting that okra, I don't just want to waste time. So you see what I meant by that. After everything, your okra should be looking evergreen. So immediately I finished cooking, when my mom saw it, my mom was like, "Hey, Odikam numwe of her just talaga na Nigeria." And I laughed. It was looking so good, and as it was looking so good, it tasted delicious.